I'm just going to say it. I think books are underrated. And I'm not just talking about reading books. I'm also talking about, notebooks and textbooks, because they all have books in the name, right? So why am I talking about books? We all know books are super helpful and many of us use them all the time, but some people believe that anything you can do on a book or a notepad, you can do on a phone and a computer. And well, they're not entirely wrong, but books and digital tools serve very different purposes. Books have been around for hundreds, even thousands of years. Now that we're in the digital age, does this mean books are going to disappear forever? I've definitely seen a rise in use of phones and computers in schools and universities, when I teach kids and when I attend uni classes. But there is no reduction in books. How interesting is that? Why is that? Let's find out. Now, technology, in my opinion, is a tool that we humans use to boost our productivity in all aspects of life. If you want to talk to someone on the other side of the world, you can send a letter, put some stamps on it, and expect them to receive it in a few months. Or you can hop on Gmail, type up a quick email, and then click send, and they'll receive it in a few seconds. Okay, that's the power of technology. Now, I don't doubt that technology is extremely powerful in a lot of use cases. And that it is extremely important in our society when it comes to, functioning in this world that we live in today. However, there are some major flaws, okay? And one of the biggest is laziness. Because it's so easy to do many things nowadays, we're actually becoming lazy both physically and mentally. Tasks that used to be hard, like, writing letters or writing an essay, have become so effortless that our minds aren't actually getting any exercise and are unfortunately becoming weak. When ChatGPT 3 came out at the end of last year, many believed it was the first step towards AI taking over the world, myself included to some extent. But I always viewed ChatGPT as a tool, something I could use to boost my productivity, like fixing up errors in my essay, okay? I would never let it write entire paragraphs or essays for me because firstly, AI can be confidently wrong, which is super annoying, in my opinion. And number two, what's the point of writing an essay about a topic that you enjoy just to get someone else to do it for you? Like, come on. To me, it just doesn't make sense. But it seems that a lot of people are doing it, including some of my close friends, and they end up using ChatGPT and AI to write a lot of the work for them, rather than using AI just to touch up things that they've already created. Now, that was the end of last year. But now, ChatGPT 4 is around, and ChatGPT 4.0 is around, which can do, video, files, audio, and all sorts of things. Screen share now, apparently. And it makes it 10 times more powerful, okay? And if you use it in the right way, that's great. If you use it in the wrong way, then your brain is going to get soggy. Now, why am I ranting about technology and AI? What do books have to do with this? Well, the brain is a muscle, believe it or not. And to improve this muscle, it needs to be broken down in workouts to grow in recovery. Similar to when you go gym and you work out and the muscle hurts a lot, then you sleep, then you feel great and the muscle gets bigger. Okay, the problem is our brains aren't being worked out because we aren't pushing them as much as we should be because of technology, okay? Don't know what to buy a friend's birthday? Just ask ChatGPT, okay? You're feeling exhausted after work? Don't worry about it. Hop on CSGO, hop on Rainbow Six, start playing some games, okay? Now, none of these things allow us to grow. None of them push us. And that's why I think a pen and paper are invaluable. Also, writing on a keyboard is super easy compared to writing with a pen on paper. When we write with a pen, our finger muscles are activated, more so than if we're typing on a keyboard. The words that we write must be legible to at least us for us to read. So typing on a keyboard ensures that 99% of people understand what you're writing. But with a pen, we need to try extra hard, causing more stress on the brain, okay? Which is good stress. There's good stress and there's bad stress. This is good stress. Everything about pen and paper is harder in life. And dare I say, more inefficient because it takes more time. But because it takes longer does not necessarily mean that it's worse. Writing improves memory retention and helps us think more critically, okay? If you make a mistake, you can't just press the delete key or the backspace key, okay? You need to cross it out and start again, which is a pain. That's the power of pen and paper. Now, I've been talking a lot about writing, but what about reading? Okay, most people nowadays do a lot of their learning through educational videos found online, most commonly on YouTube and even TikTok. Yes, I said TikTok because people tell me that they learn on TikTok. The problem with learning online is that our devices, whether it be a computer or a phone, have so many uses, okay, that our mind tends to wander about other things that we could be doing, okay? But if you picked up a book, you know what you have to do with a book? This book has one use case, okay? I can open it up and I can read. That's it. That's all a book can do. I guess you can underline words and circle stuff, but literally if I pick up this book, all I can do is read this book. But if I try reading or watching a video on my computer or on my phone, I can play games on it, I can message friends on it, I can watch shorts on it, I can watch YouTube on it, I can do so many things, okay? That's why reading is better when it comes to learning. It has one use case, so you don't get distracted. Your mind wanders less. Now, lastly, our eyes, okay? Super important. I spend a lot of time on my computer, okay? To write stuff, to write scripts, to code, and, you know, to relax, play games. And as a result, my eyes get super strained over the day. Now, I don't believe that our eyes, you know, deteriorate quicker when we look at screens. Some people think you lose your vision when you do that. Personally, I've been using computers for years and my vision seems fine. But it seems like my eyes get very strained, okay? Now, I have my monitor settings tuned in, so my brightness is super low, and I got flux, so it increases decreases the blue light in my screen the later it gets. But still, my eyes get super strained just because of the sheer amount of time I spend on my computer. If I wanted to write something on my computer, like a script, okay, I could only do so until my eyes get too tired, too strained, and give out. And then I have to rest. But if I read a book, I can pretty much read it forever, okay? As long as there's some sort of light coming out, or if I have a lamp, I can always read the book. Because your eyes don't get strained when you read, or don't get strained as much. So, pick up a pen and paper and start writing something. Literally anything. You can be journaling your life. You can be writing an essay. I don't care. Just write something. It's great for your brain. And also pick up books and start reading instead of going on your computer and watching videos, because they provide a far better workout for the mind than anything on the computer. If you think I was wrong about anything that I've said in this video, I'd love to hear what you have to say and chat in the comments below, alright? Also, if you learned something new, that's great. If you didn't, that's fine. I had my little rant. I feel better. That's all that matters. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Alright? And, yeah. Take care.